Hey guys, I'm back. We went over some enclosures and the types of boxes that woofers stay in to produce the sound that you like to hear. But now let's go more in depth into the types of woofers, what woofers are, and a little more background on just the different styles that you may encompass when you go into a shop. Let's start off with size, for example. Just like vehicles and people, woofers come in many different sizes. There are woofers that or not, on up to 18, 22, 32, and 48-inch drivers. Now, more than likely in the 12-volt world, you'll never run into a 48 or 32-inch driver. Those are concert drivers. So let's see a broad spectrum of what you may see is in the 6.5, 8-inch, 15-inch, 18-inch size encompassing. We have this woofer here. It's an older woofer. It's an Ultimate DVC. Dual voice coil, 2 voice coils. This is a cast basket woofer. It's an older design, very hefty, has a high roll surround, and a composite dust cap. Now what that means is a composite dust cap is very stiff. It's made for strength. This is more of an SPL type woofer. The high roll rubber surround means it's made for high excursion, so it will carry a lower note for a longer duration. It also has a high raised cone and a cast basket. The cast basket's made for extreme strength and durability. It has a Nomex carbon fiber type spider to dissipate heat quickly, and it has a vented pole piece center aft. Now what the pole piece does, it dissipates heat on high draw woofers like this. Let's go on to the next type of driver. We have the Diamond Audio. It's also more of a sound quality type woofer. It's a newer design. As you can notice, the voice coil to dust cap separation is a lot shorter, so it's made for quick response. It also has the same type spider, but what you may want to notice on this driver, it has 4 separate voice coils, and that this is a dual 2 ohm impedance driver. Now what that means is 4 ohm and 2 ohm is like separating milk and water. If you have a dual 4 ohm, you have an 8 ohm impedance bridged down to a 2 ohm impedance. Or on a dual 4 ohm or a dual 2 ohm driver, you can go from a 4 ohm impedance down to a 1 ohm impedance bridged. And we'll go over more of that later. And now the basic, the average woofer that you'll see on the lower price end spectrum, but not necessarily, is a single voice coil driver. And this is an entry-level woofer. It's also very much an older design. It's Punch HE2. Has a single roll surround, a single set of voice coils, and a single 4 or 8 ohm. This will give you more flexibility when you're running multiple drivers on a mono block, or say if you have an amplifier that can't handle a very low impedance load. Doesn't handle a whole lot of power, but it'll get the job done on a budget. And we'll go over a little more of the different woofer types again.